Hello friends, welcome back to Garage Oven. Today my special recipe is the Konkani style curry, that is Parna curry, prepared using kingfish, or in Konkani we call it as ison. Quickly note the ingredients required. For this recipe you require a lot of onion which is tempered and red chili paste. To begin with, let's marinate ison, the kingfish. Here I have 500 gram of kingfish slices, which is nearly 4 slices. I will be marinating the kingfish with around a little of salt, then turmeric powder, lemon juice, and the asafoetida powder or the hing powder. Here I have added around half lemon juice. Gently rub onto the fish slices. This is a very simple fish curry and it is made without coconut. Marinating it this way makes the fish more tastier. You have seen that I have rubbed the fish slices well with turmeric powder, salt and lemon juice. Now I am adding the hing powder or the asafoetida powder, nearly around half teaspoon. Rub it well onto the fish slices. Keep it aside for around 15 to 20 minutes. I often wondered the origin of the name of this curry, as it is called as Parnaup curry, which literally means to stir frying with the mustard seed seasoning. We will be making the red chili paste. I have taken around 25 Badagi red chili, add a little of water and grind it into smooth fine paste. Badger red chili is moderately spicy. It gives a very lovely red color to the dish. For tempering, we require half teaspoon of mustard seed, 1 strand of curry leaves chopped, 2 medium-sized onion chopped, and half lemon juice. Now let's start making the Parnaup curry. Here I am taking around 1/4 cup of coconut oil. We mostly use coconut oil around coastal regions, and I will be frying the marinated ison or the kingfish. I prefer frying the fish before it is cooked in the red chili masala paste. This enhances the taste of the fish. Fry the fish each side for around 2 to 3 minutes. Try this method and I am sure you are going to love the Parna curry. For Parna curry, you can also use other fish like pomfret, mackerel, and even you can use shrimp. If you wish to add on more spice, you can add a little of black peppercorn while you make the red chili paste. The fish is fried. Keep aside the fried fish slices on tissue paper. If you have still not subscribed to Garage Oven, please do subscribe and click the bell icon. Please do not forget to comment your views. Now to the same oil, add the mustard seed around half a teaspoon. Let it splutter. Add the chopped curry leaves. Add the finely chopped onions. For Parna curry, mostly we do add more of the onion. So I have used around 2 medium-sized onion. Add salt as required. By adding salt, the onions get fried sooner. Stir fry the onions well. Here you see that the onions have turned a slight transparent in color. Now I will be adding the red chili paste. Add a little of water from the leftover masala paste. Do not dilute the gravy. Keep stir frying it well. If you want to add a little more of water, you can add a little of the water, as I'm adding here some more. Let the gravy get cooked well. Here you can see the gravy is cooking well. Add salt as required. Mix well. You can see that the oil is floating towards the corner as the gravy is cooked well. I'm adding the rest of the half lemon juice. Instead of lemon juice, you can also add a little of the tamarind pulp, or also you can grind the tamarind while grinding the red chili. Now, as you see that the gravy is perfectly cooked, the oil is floating, I am placing the fried kingfish slices. Set the flame at moderate heat and let the kingfish get cooked in the gravy for around 2 to 3 minutes. Now gently flip the fish on the other side and cook it for the same interval of time for around 2 to 3 minutes. Though this fish curry is very simple and we have the minimum of the ingredients, the smell of the asafoetida or the hing along with the cooked flavor of the masala paste is just awesome. Panna upkari is almost ready and you can see the oil floating onto the top of the gravy. This is just perfect and yummy. You can have this along red boiled rice, you can have it along idli, or you can have it along dosa, and I'm sure you are going to love making this. Please to try this recipe and do let me know your views in the comment box. And I also request you to subscribe to my channel if you have still not subscribed. Thank you for watching Garajavan. I will be coming with yet another recipe. Take care. Bye.